Welcome back everyone to the next episode in our 4X Alchemist PvP head-to-head face-off against the Cravers, versus the Lumeris. I'm David, playing the Cravers. Alright, so let's try to remember where we are. So we got our pupa, which I think I was going to send kind of over there, snap up this really good place. We're wrapping up our war with the Lumeris over here. And I think that's about it. Let's see. So this guy still has 10. Why don't we just grab some more drones for him? Just merge that. Where are you going? You're a termite. You're running away because I think you took damage. Let's just throw them over there. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. We had just gotten our tardigrades, which are amazing. I love them so much. So let's definitely send these guys up. This guy over here, because he's going to be incredibly useful. What's this guy doing? He's just looking for curiosities, because we have thinkers and tinkers in this game, so we definitely want to be maximizing our curiosities, as well as exploring as much of the map as possible. We're just going to have him jump over here, probably send out a whole bunch of probes. Where's this guy going? He's heading over there. That. This. Oh, that's right. So I just got my got this scavenger over here, and he's been sending out probes. Discovering that stuff over there, we can get our pupa to run over to Pollux, because that place just looks so good, and I want it. What's this? We'll immediately turn it into a colony. Oh, okay, so this is probably like the Riftborn, or the Unfallen got cut off somehow. So hopefully I'll be able to just snag that super fast. That'd be cool. Okay, we got another level on our superhero. We're gonna go movement speed, damage, movement speed with him. Let's see, found a unique planet. Which was over here. Which one is this one? This one is the industry planet. Wow, and he doesn't have it colonized. That seems stupid. I want it. That place looks super good. It has an ocean, arid, special arid, lava desert. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, yeah. So if you remember correctly, if you guys have been following the other episodes, this was our starting place, and we didn't find a single tier 1 planet in this whole tier 0 or tier 1 planet in this whole place, except for this unique system over here, which is absolutely incredible, and this system over here, this unique system over here, which is also incredible. I don't know, it's just a very strange dynamic where it was just totally barren except for the two really, really good unique systems. Kind of weird. Alright, I can't it's, if you guys were listening to the to my other episodes, James and I started this game after I had pulled an all-nighter trying to figure out to unlock the puzzles of the Cravers. So I was super tired when we ended this last game, and I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing and what I was thinking, so if I backtrack a little bit or I repeat some things, I apologize. I have successfully slept since then, so thumbs up. Okay, so these guys are ready to get pulled. We don't want them anymore because that place is terrible. And that's going to give us another pupa. Yeah, because the reason that we're really being selective with our places is because we don't want to get this snowballing unhappiness. So this was a minor civ. We grabbed it for not only our quest to get our infinity shields, but also for their -10 technology passive, but their system is crap. You can see it's Arctic Barren gas. So crap. And so we're just going to pull it so we don't get that happiness penalty. And I think I'm going to send it up to Heka, which has steps and snow and adamantium, which is pretty decent. Not great, obviously. None of these places are great except for the two unique places in this whole constellation. It's actually, there are 3 good non-capitals in this constellation, and each of us got one. I got this one. The Empire, which we killed early, got this one, and the Lumeris got Ysel, which is, I think, maybe the best one. It's pretty insanely good. So that's pretty cool. So really what we want to be doing is cultivating some Cravers in each of these new places. Get that slavery going. We're also working up our influence. So in order to run our new influence thing, the next one, I don't have it unlocked yet. It's us or them. It's 3 influence per person. So with about 100 people, we need a net value of 300 influence. So we're about halfway there, which is fine. We have until turn 60 until we can even think about activating it, so not that big of a rush. Our places are content. I'd rather them be ecstatic, because not only could we just run more slaves, but we'd also get that FID bonus and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do it eventually. The sooner the better, really. But that's okay. What I really want to find is some people over here just to declare war on. Like that. Perfect. And just really just rack up that free happiness. Because that should take us from content to loyal. Perfect. And that gives us our empire-wide FIDS bonus, plus 15%, dust, and science, which we need to keep up with James, because if you were watching last episode, he sniped 2 wonders from me. I had 1 turn left on both of the major early game wonders, and he took both of them. The sneaky bastard. Alright, so we're going to get xenoanthropology, get these national museums, which is going to allow us to sustain our stuff, words, our political laws, that war happiness thing. Okay, so we got these. We're sieging here on Lumeris. How are we doing? Alright, so that's gonna sit, I'd say 3 turns, just get it down to 0. I see no reason not to. Again, I'm not in a rush. There's not like this pressing demand on my time. I really kind of just want to secure this constellation. I'm going to leave them with Omdor, which is kind of a crap system. And I'm just going to stick a fleet on here and just make sure that they can't do anything for the rest of the game. But again, farming that 35 happiness for all of my places from keeping them alive. Okay, so we got Dimitri. No, not Dimitri. What's your name? Dominic? Yeah, Dominic. And he's going to be helping us with our influence production. I think he's down here. Yep. So he's going to be helping us with our influence production, which is fantastic. We really want this to get real big. Ooh, that's a juicy place down there. I guess not. I guess I just have a lot of colonization techs. Oh yeah, because I was going up to get this stuff. That's right. Yeah, this is what I wanted from that. We'll also grab Cultural Center eventually. Let's make sure not to fall behind on our military. So we have some decent titanium production now. Remember, that was our bottleneck. So after our national labs, we'll get these advanced fusion power to buff our kinetics. And just looking into the future a little bit, I really like doing these titaniums, and then instead of just going straight up kinetics again, I actually like to switch over to these lasers. Because if you're playing against human opponents who are pretty smart, they'll realize that you're Cravers and that you want to focus projectile physical damage because your Craver heroes get plus 40% physical damage. So throwing them for a loop and getting these really good lasers will cause a lot of their fleets to be, to be suboptimally kitted for just physical damage, especially if they go only physical damage. Then if you make a couple ships with these lasers, you'll just absolutely wreck them, and it can really take people off guard. I have found. The other thing that we want to be looking at is, James and I had an interesting discussion. If you were watching, I think I finished these already. Yeah. So if you were watching, I was talking about some interesting fleet compositions, and so there are going to be two things. I'm going to do my new termites, actually. So I'm just going to delete old termites because I'm not going to use them anymore. So we have termite 2.0s, which are the worker class. And instead of a standard engine, since we're just building a whole ton of them, and these are all going to be in a fleet together, we're going to give them these fleet accelerators, which makes them really slow individually, but when they're in like a group, a swarm, it makes them insanely fast. So we're just going to kit them out with these again as normal, and then one of those, and then these guys are going to be our new termites. Secondly, since we have a bunch of extra CP compared to everyone else, we can build these workers called tugs, which are, again, just these movement speed bots. And so they're just going to pull along our ship, our whole fleet. So we're just going to equip them with an engine and a whole bunch of these guys, and it's just going to pull our fleet along really quickly like a little tugboat. And we'll give them some nice armor and defense and one gun. This gun. And so that's gonna make us pretty quick. Let us zip around the system quite nicely. And we're actually going to build one up here because I like being fast. And they're super cheap. They're 450 industry, which is not too shabby. Okay, we got our Andromeda system. Let's start grabbing some of these guys and try and mitigate some of this stuff. Content, we want them to stay at happy because we want to still be growing. We want to also prioritize this, so a little mix around here. Why is that not having that big of an impact? Oh, because I'm still just getting huge minuses from ownership. Okay, that's okay. Let's just plop these over here then. If I can't get them too happy, then I can't get them to happy. Well, if they're not going to be happy, then they're going to be low on content. Yeah, we're going to want a spin project there because we already are getting lots of nice science. Okay. So we got our termites, we got our another tardigrade, and this guy. Yep, I just want him to keep sending these things in. Yep, and okay, I think that's going to be it for this turn. So it looks like there are some pirates. There might be another neutral civ down here or something. I'm unsure. But it looks like there's quite a big fleet running around over there. Alright, so we got our be the first to pass a law from each of the 6 parties from the beginning of the game. I don't know how I got that, considering I've only ever passed laws from one political party. In fact, I don't even think I've used that law. I have no idea why that just happened, but I think it's a bug, because there's no way that I've done that. It's just kind of goofy. It gave me some pottery, which is pretty bland. Okay, whatever. Oh, James is catching up pretty quick now. You can see that I have been maintaining about a 100-point lead for the last several, basically since the beginning of the game. But he's catching up pretty quickly, which is quite scary, actually. It means that I am not doing my job well enough. Let's see. So that makes me want to think, what can I be doing better? And I don't know exactly. I kind of want to go after the Riftborn. And since I just got that expansion thing, I can take these systems without a problem. Like, without endangering my happiness. Like, if I just went and took his starting system, which is, wow, which is pretty crap. And it just has a nice boreal, but pretty crap still. If I took his starting system and maybe this place here, which is probably pretty good, got a Mediterranean, arid desert, yep, that's pretty good. So if I took like these two places and this one, I would evacuate that one, but these two places and then leave him with that and just stack my guys there and then just probably take it. These are his last two places. Then I would have a nice foothold on this constellation as well. Because it looks like this kind of just stops there and then it probably goes down into the Unfallen, who are kind of down here. And I can just leave the Unfallen alone for now and really focus on my internal stuff. Okay, cool. So this guy's getting bigger. One of the major reasons I want this, the National Museums is because I want this place to get bigger, and so I can grab these two black holes and get the extra 100 science per turn, which would be nice. You know, definitely not huge or anything that important, but just nice. Okay, so we got this guy killing more stuff. He's got one more turn sitting there. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is not even waste any time. Not waste any time between my war with the Lumeris and my war with the Riftborn. I think I'm just going to, as soon as I kill him here, I'm just going to have a fleet prepared, which will be like one tardigrade and maybe a couple hornets. And I'll just sit it up here, and then I'll jump here, grab this place, and this place, just really in real quick succession. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's grab that, since I have a whole bunch of extra money. Guys are done with stuff. Cool. Okay, so we're still getting too many Cravers, so let's get this guy out of here. Yeah, so Gistrad is kind of my like prison colony for unwanted Cravers. Yeah, so that will take me to about turn 100, and that should be fine. If I haven't gotten enough snowball by turn 100, then we're in for some real trouble. Some real trouble. Okay. I want you to get a Stim City so that we can get plus 10 for 10 happiness. Some more science is always nice. More science is always nice. Get some more vision. Let's see, we already... We're still not growing as quickly. Oh, because this is to an outpost. But at this point, we're going to want that as well, and this. In fact, let's switch those up. Okay, I think that should be good. That gives you lots to do. This guy has an anomaly, so let's grab that. Yeah, so let's grab that and this, and doesn't really have much extra food. Is this? Yeah, wow. Yeah, so this place is just such crap. Really unfortunate how crap it is. So I might as well get a miners union. Actually, I don't need that yet. Might as well not waste the upkeep. I guess I'll just have him make some ships. Why not? Sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's. So you're making a tug. Slip a stream. Sweet. We got there, and I'm gonna make some New Age Hornets over here. Then get some more science. Perfect. How you doing, Yasel? Pretty damn good. God, this place is so good. I definitely want to spin project there. And some happiness here. Wow, that place is so good. And definitely want a miners union because, again, our titanium deposit's really going to be bottlenecking us for quite a while. So we want to get as much titanium as we can. This actually gets a quadruple whammy out of this because it has 2 deposits of both titanium and Hyperion. Really, 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 really strong. Okay, and then we're going to want this, and definitely want this. In fact, we probably want this now. Let's do it this way. Okay. Should be good. Okay, so this place is now ready to be mine. So we have hornets and drones and then 1 locust. No tardigrades in here yet. Tardigrades in here yet. Just go away, dude. This is my one big complaint about the AI, is that they're really stupid with their ships. They'll take out one at a time and try and fight a vastly overwhelming foe like me, and it makes them super weak, like super duper weak. Okay, so I can show you what I mean by these tugs now. So we have our standard 5 movement speed on all of our drones and hornets, but if we take out this locust and throw in this tug, our movement speed on a nice big fleet goes from 5 to 9, which is really, really, really nice. Because movement speed is kind of king in this game. That it's probably the most important thing in the game, which is why Seeker heroes are so strong and so good. Alright, so I'll get Tardigrade over here, because that's who we want. And we'll actually, let's see, do we want to do 2? No, we're just going to stay with 1 Tardigrade for now. So we'll just have everyone else meet over here. Yeah. Alright, so we got our 3 more Horatio in here. Perfect, and they went onto the hot planet, which gives us a little bit extra happiness. Perfect. But we are now shrinking. Why are we shrinking? Oh, because we're also doing the outposts. Okay, don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna do this. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. They'll just kill it in 1 turn. Maybe they'll leave. We'll just hang out there for a turn. Okay, so we got damage. And what I might do is I'll probably switch these guys out. I'll probably switch him for my Seeker heroes that he can sit on a place and get some more experience. Since I'm only going to be fighting on 1 front for a while. Okay, so this. What do we want here? We want happiness, and we want this stuff, and we want more science. Definitely want more science. And more happiness. And that should be good for now. Okay. So I'm going to have these guys hang out for... Oh, wait, no. He already got there. Okay. So we're merging there. We're building termites here. Perfect. And then we'll send, like, once Andromeda gets its 2nd Craver, we're just going to send it over to Ecel. which is going to start its population, because we only want like probably 8 Cravers total in our new places, because then we'll get lots of great slavery, but with minimum loss of depletion points. All right, what do we got here? We have 2 scavengers, the loss ratio ship. So we're gonna head over here, see what's up, send some stuff down here. Yeah, we can see that there's a minor civ down here, which we definitely want to start a war with. Once we're all prepped, we're going to jump over here, start a war with the Riftborn, close their borders to me, so we're going to jump over here, start a war with the Riftborn, and get that happiness as well. Okay. These guys are trucking along nicely. So my trade route is actually pretty great. It's super long. It goes all the way from Hath down to Gaiazar. So it hits all of my major places, like my capital, the Empire's capital, and then this place. And so this is actually a really nice trade route. And then I'm going to be able to put like another, my second trade route here with its, actually I don't know. I don't know where I would put the second, ooh, James just got his second company. Scary. I don't know where I would put my second trade outlet. There's not really another good place. I guess in Ysel? Yeah, probably in Ysel. Which makes this less enticing. Okay, so we're just going to show up here and scare these guys off, because we're so much stronger than they are. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Tardigrades for the victory. Okay, you can just pop over there. Alright, losing people. Yep, in Cran, to be expected. Okay, so we're just waiting for this one tardigrade to get to Ysel. We'll incorporate him into the fleet, and then declare war and head on over. Alright, which means that I also want to start collecting a fleet to go from this side as well, and I'm just going to try and like pinch them a little bit. Grab this one and this one simultaneously. Okay, so we got a scavenger here. Let's send pro there. That was weird. My sync's making gurgly noises. Alright, so how's this guy? He is an invader with 20. I am a scavenger with 33, but he has lots of sheep. Ooh, interesting. 129. I'll just wait for this one to get here, and then if we can scare them away, great. Okay, so let's just set up a defense so that they stop bugging me. That guy's just gonna hang out. That guy's just gonna hang out. And these guys are all hanging out. Okay, cool. Alright, now to do our necessary things. Might as well grab this. Was I gonna pull these? I thought I planned on pulling those guys out at some point. I have a vague memory of deciding to do that. I don't know. It's very hard for me to justify having these places when they're so bad. But I mean, I don't really know what else to do. If I abandon all of my places, then I'm not going to have any production. But all of my places are so bad. So yeah, we'll see. I really want to get this before I do any more of those. Definitely want to get this here as well. So I'm actually going to put it there, because that's going to be really nice once we start doing our happiness thing. Because once we get enough of those things, as soon as we implement the them or us, get the plus 20 happiness per war, all of my places are going to go to ecstatic, which is going to activate the National Museum. So even if I build them in places that can't really make use of them quite yet, they'll still be activated as soon as I use the law itself. All right, so we're gonna want definitely some sustainable farms and cerebrals, and let's grab this ash after that. That guy needs some slaves, so let's throw one Horatio and one of these guys down towards it. So it should be the one with one population. Acres, yes. Yep. Okay, and I think we're done. Alright, so we got lots of Riftborn dudes coming in here. This is not exactly a safe area yet. So I might pull back to Atlas, just because I don't want to lose this guy, until this is a little bit safer. You know, basically once I've taken these areas, that will significantly cut off the Riftborn's capability of waging war. Alright, so we got our election, got our militarists becoming potent, or entrenched, whatever it is. So now this unlocks the possibility for us or them. I'm actually going to wait for a little while, finish my National Museum in my two major places down here, well, specifically there, and, sorry, this is not my major place anymore, this place is terrible. My major place is here, here, and here. And then once I finish those, then I can do it. Because then I think it should be self-sustaining. Oh, this sucks so much. That's my second Voidyani hero that I've gotten the option for, which is really unfortunate. Alright, so this guy's cool. He's a Craver Overseer. Mostly I like him because he's the most badass. Oh, sweet. Oh, wait, no, this is crap. This is like a stage 2 tech. That sucks. We'll intercept the Mad Heck. Alright, so this guy I like simply because he looks so cool. So you'll see it when he levels up. I think he's the coolest looking general. He looks like a ninja Craver, basically, which is badass. You'll see. Alright, so who is our biggest industry dudes? Andromeda, perfect. That's where I wanted you to be anyways. Alright. So we are collecting our new ships. Got our new termites getting pumped out. Actually, I'm going to just keep them in here. So we'll just defend there. We got our next. So let's see. So we have lots of drones and lots of hornets. So I'm going to take out 2 drones and 1 hornet from this fleet to add in the tardigrade. And that's going to give this a nice balance between attack and defense, actually favoring defense simply because of our huge health stacking and the fact that we haven't really gotten any better weapons. Actually, I'm going to hang out for 1 more turn, get these better guns, and then I'll probably head out to fight the Riftborn. Let's see, what other things do I want from here? I think I want interspecies HR next, and wave control. Actually, let's switch these around. Oh yeah, let's also get this. In fact, let's actually get this first, so that I can get those some more curiosities, bump up my my industry everywhere. Maybe do just some cleanups, get astrofinance, get a little bit more dust production. on my empire. Alright, so those guys, we really want to start penetrating these areas, but it's really dangerous. Like, really dangerous. Yeah, these are so good. That's gonna finish this place like by itself. That first one, which is great. Okay, so we got these guys here. This locust can head back, and these guys can all merge into one and head back over here. Alright, so if we wanted to upgrade this, we need 4,900. We can get that, no problem. Let's just sell some of this stuff, say 75. That, and it should be fine. And then I don't think we have, yeah, we don't have tier 2s unlocked yet. I think we should be getting those pretty soon. So let's yeah, definitely prioritize getting tier 2 upgrades. Since we have, we're definitely going to be using Blue Cat Mold and probably Red Sang. I wish we had Eden Incense to get that influence, but it's not that big of a deal. I think our national laboratories will be able to sustain us, at least decently. Maybe not perfectly, but at least decently. Okay. Oh yeah, so let's upgrade these guys, which is great. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We almost doubled our attack power with that upgrade. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. I'm upgrading these guys next turn anyways. Ugh. Stupid, stupid me. Oh, damn it. Just wasted like 4,000. Oh well. I think they're still going to be way stronger than anyone else. So I might just send them over anyways. And then once they've taken a few places, then do a new thing. Yeah, so you see we just...
What is your objective?
No, just finished our next system, or our next upgrade, so we're going to be upgrading all this stuff anyways, and so we're just going to go chung 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 and upgrade these, and that makes them massively more powerful. Oh, I had these on the wrong things. Those are supposed to be the shields. There we go. I was definitely tired last night. Oh, making some mistakes. Alright, so these guys are now upgradable. So let's grab this, and this, and... Do I want 2 of these? I kind of want the science. I'm gonna grab the science. So we'll do that, and then the tardigrades definitely need to get upgraded as well. So chunk and chunk. Yeah, I think that's correct. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so now, I guess this is pretty cheap. Most of that dust investment is fine. So yeah, might as well. Let's just make him as powerful as possible. Get nice and quick. Cool. We also are producing a nice amount of manpower each turn, so we're actually refilling this fleet nicely as well, which is great. Alright, so we got another attack. Damn it. Stupid pupa. Alright. So merge all these guys together. And let's fight this. Do a simple barrage fire. He's running away. Cool. Alright, so let's get this guy up here and stop this nonsense from happening. Alright. So this is going to be kind of annoying that this is there now. So let's just do another tardigrade. Okay. Yeah, as I said, we're going to have this place be our next trading post, which we want as soon as possible. And I think we're gonna send out a Craver to. Oh, this place already has a Craver. Perfect. So that's good. Yep, and we want him right there. That's the best place for him. We also want a national museum as soon as possible. Actually, after the Miners' Union. And no anomalies. Grab this honey scope as well. Cool. Yeah, in general, that leveled up. And do you have any strategic resources? You do. Okay, so we're definitely going to level up the strategic resources, grab that extra titanium. What else do I need to be doing? I wonder if it'll let me take this. Well, that's convenient. Nice. Nice. Cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to defend it, but that's kind of cool. I'm fine with it. It already has 3 places colonized, so that's amazing. Yeah, so grabbing this, and since it's starting with 3 places colonized, so this is going to be incredible. Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully I can hold on to it. I don't know if I'll be able to, but here's to hoping. Okay, and now that we're all kitted out, we're going to pull this guy off, replace him with this guy, and we're gonna declare war on these guys.
We have come to understand. You cloak yourselves in light.
And we're gonna jump on over here.
What do you want?
Oh, one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to upgrade his ship, didn't I? Yeah, so his ship's still crap. We'll just make sure to remember to do it when I get over here. I also love putting some probes on his ship. Fortunately, he has the skill where he gets some on his own, but it just gives you like free experiences. You're running around if you find some places that haven't been explored yet, which is cool. Free experience for our heroes who don't get any actual experience from fighting is wonderful. Okay. Alright, let's get some happiness stuff over here. Actually, no, I don't need it there yet. Let's do that, and that should take you a while. Okay, let's get this, and you guys are definitely going to need the happiness, I think, the most. Actually, let's check it out. Who needs happiness the most? Pollux I just took, Cran I just took. These guys are already level 2s. So let's look at our level 1 systems remaining. All of our level 1 systems are already ecstatic. Cool, except for this one. Yeah, so let's just grab it here. No reason not to. Cool. Alright, I think that's it for the turn. Oh yeah, so he's unassigned now. So let's figure out where we want to put him. Let's pop him over into Vega. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. That was a long list of things that happened this turn. Guys. Alright, I'm just going to grab the influence because I already have 100% control over my elections. Yeah, so this is the guy. How cool does that guy look? I think he should totally be a seeker. With his ninja swords and his gun. I don't know. The fact that they made the coolest looking Craver an Overseer makes me laugh a little bit. Alrighty. We possess 2 watery planets. Oh, right. we are going to, I already did this, yeah, there we go, arrest the spies. Those bastards. Alright. Our first encounter with these. So they like to do standard kinetics, which is fine. I think we can just overpower them with the sheer number of our missiles. So we're going to grab these over here, distribute our protectors. Oh wait, our tug. Our tug we want to put down here, where it's going to be least vulnerable. But yeah, distribute our protectors nicely, get this guy over here. Perfect. Alright. Not too big of a deal, he's probably just going to run away. Yep. But I mostly wanted to do that for future reference. Okay. So we're going to keep sending these guys up. We'll be there in a couple turns. What's this guy doing? Another Hornet. I'm going to start making a secondary fleet to send over to FAD so that I can't get backdoored, which will be nice. Okay. So I have one tardigrade already in the works. Perfect. Let's also get these guys some specializations. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. So after that tardigrade, let's just grab double spin projects. Because I don't have the industry thing yet. And then once all of these finish, I should be able to start using my happiness law, which will be really nice. Really, really nice. I definitely want that, and that's going to need some slaves, so I'm going to send over some, let's see, what did these guys do? Plus unfertile, nope. So I'm going to send over one of these and one of these. Switch this guy back over here. Yeah, so I'm going to send him over there, and that place was called Atlas. Alright, send it over to Atlas. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so you can see these honey scopes, the honeycomb scopes, give you huge vision radii. So it's really nice, especially since this place is getting to get really big really fast. It's going to provide me just so much vision. I'm really looking forward to it, in fact. Interesting, I think the Unfallen are super weak. Yeah, look at that, 300. Not great, because I think those might be their only systems. No. Thumbs down, sad face. Alright, let's have it pop over here. Grab these that are right there. Bring our loss ratio over here. So I think what I want to do... Oh, this guy is here. So yep, so he has a nice place to send out some more probes. Just choom, choom, and choom. A nice spread. Okay. So yeah, so you can see that with just my 3 here, even though they don't have engines, since there are 3 of these Termite 2.0s, they still have a movement speed of 5. Once I finish the last one, they'll have a movement speed of 6, and they'll be able to zip around nicely just as fast as these other guys. But then, say if I had 6 of them all in a single thing, then they would have like 8 movement speed, and it just scales up and up and up and up indefinitely, or up until you hit your CP cap. So it's really nice. I came up with that during my last game, and I thought it was pretty damn clever. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys here. Okay, we are hitting our 45-minute timer, a little bit over because I forgot to actually start the timer. So we're going to wrap up this turn, and that's also going to wrap up this episode of the 4X Alchemist, Lumeris versus Cravers PvP. I'll hope to see you guys next time.